Haley, thank you for keeping us updated. I am so excited for this. We've got Frog Greishaw here, and you are the founder of the Boocherie, which actually is a sober bar here in Knoxville. When you hear the word sober and the word bar, you usually don't think that they go together. But tell us a little bit about your journey. You had been bartending for about 20 years, and then you came up with the idea of kombucha. So tell us a little bit about how you got here.
I got to Knoxville because it had the most green lights. I was living in Chicago and looking at a couple other places to relocate to, and Knoxville just made the most sense. I really wanted to be in a longer cicada season, that kind of thing. Love the mountains, love the climate here. And yeah, kombucha helped me feel a lot better about my own self when I quit drinking. And then the sober bar just made sense as someone who doesn't drink anymore. It's like, hey, I still want to go out and do things and just not be around drunk people.
Sure.
So, yeah, and it's not something, I wish I could take credit for that, but it's not. They're
no,
so, yeah,
of course not. That's not what I meant, but just your involvement with kombucha.
Sure.
And so for anyone who hasn't heard of the Boocherie, tell us a little bit about your venue and what you offer.
We have live music, comedy, all kinds of gatherings. We're doing some letter drives right now to write to the ACLU, and we have burlesque shows. I mean, we have everything that you would have at a normal bar without drunk people.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That sounds amazing. All right, so you've come here and you're going to make us some mocktails. Tell us a bit about the spread that you've got and kind of your process.
Absolutely. So my friend Jillian has this company in Asheville, the Mertails, which stands for Minerals, Electrolytes, Real Plants. And everything she sources is all organic, locally sustainable, everything. I mean, this is what your body actually wants. And they have no sugar. They're also just, it's amazing that it's good for you. It has no artificial flavors or anything, any preservatives. Same with our product. We source everything locally that we can. Like our pear cinnamon is from local pears. This blackberry basil cucumber is all local farmed.
Okay.
And so it's so great to get to work with everything that's in your area, which is so good for your body.
Yeah.
And like take that in.
That's great. Okay, so we're gonna make a couple of drinks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's get started.
Sure thing.
So walk us through what you're doing here.
So we've
start out with ice, as you would with
ice
most
is good.
drinks.
Absolutely.
And then what are we pouring in here?
This is the Hydration Mertail, which is awesome. It's got kind of a juniperish flavor to it and super hydrating, especially when you've had a long day.
And this says blackberry basil cucumber. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's actually, we also, you know, this is fantastic with gin if you want to get back on the wagon after Sober January.
Sure. Well, let's talk a little bit about Sober January and the Sober Curious movement. A lot of people are trying to consume a little bit less alcohol in the new year. Have you seen that firsthand with people coming into the Boocherie, and kind of talk about that?
Well, that, and also I think just the pandemic in general, people were kind of like, you know, maybe I want to take a little bit better care of myself. Like watching people that weren't taking as good care of themselves have harder times with that kind of stuff going around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that people are really poised for that in general.
Do you have any tips or advice for someone who does want to consume a little bit less alcohol, but is a little bit hard maybe because of the social aspect of things?
Sure, absolutely. We have tons of people that come in that are like, wow, this is amazing. I really want to do this, and I even think this was possible, or people that are in recovery that have had no place to go. And they have, I can't tell you how like heartwarming that is for me to be like, to hear from people, I have been waiting for something like this. Like on New Year's, we had a rager party and everybody was like, this is fantastic. There's no drunk people, this is incredible. Like, I mean, it was a really great scene.
So cool. And you can talk from firsthand experience too, because again, you were bartending for 20 years and now you don't drink.
No, right. I mean, it was like daycare for people over 21, certainly, you know?
Cool. All right. Well, let's go ahead and keep going here. We've made the first drink and it looks fabulous. What else do we have?
This is the Stimulation Mercola, which is basically if Coca-Cola was healthy for you, that's what that would taste like. And then we pair it with the pear cinnamon kombucha. This is fantastic if you'd like to try it. These are all,
I would love to. Okay, let me go ahead and take a sip here. Oh my gosh, that is really, really good. And it does kind of feel like you're drinking a cola. There's got the carbonation there and everything. Oh, that is really yummy. Okay, I'm gonna try this one too.
Absolutely.
Now I can't stop drinking them. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I love this one. I'm definitely more of a cucumber gal, so this is right up my alley. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for coming in, Frog. This is absolutely incredible.
Appreciate it.
Again, the Boocherie, where can people find you?
2920 Sutherland Avenue. We're in the River Sports parking lot.
And you're online as well, Instagram?
Oh yeah, definitely. Frog Juice and the Boocherie on Facebook, and then at Frog Juice Kombucha on Instagram with underscores in between the words.
Got it. Thanks for hanging out with us this
Thank you.
morning. We're going to go ahead and take a short break, and we'll be right back.